Morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. Hey, we on Lake Monticello again this morning. Cold this morning. It's like 32 degrees. Just getting out here and I dropped down and right off the bat on the Mardi Gras 3-inch minnow with a 1/4 ounce head at the bottom. And we got a 3 rig on. We just caught a Monticello slab perch. Right off the bat, moving it real slow. The colder it gets, the slower you got to move it. So you don't wind it as fast when it gets cold. But we got the triple rig on. We got a swivel going down about 10 inches to the first jig. And then we got another line off that same swivel going down about 2 foot to another swivel. And then off of that swivel, we're branching 2 lines of one about 6-8 inches, one about 2 foot with a lead in between it. That's what we're doing this morning. 3 rig, just a jig. No spoon or nothing. We're dropping it down to the bottom, and we're getting a little slant on our line, and we just moving it real slow. I'm not even reeling, I'm basically just pulling it up a little bit because they're laying close to the bottom right in here. Water temperature is 58 degrees. We're getting a slant, and I'm just pulling about 6 inches and one pops it. See that? That's what I'm talking about. You don't reel it fast, you reel it slow, and we got a jumbo magnum on. Show you how it's done. In colder weather, you got to slow your retrieve down. This time we caught one on the blue jig. The blue and chartreuse, 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow jig. I got 2 of them above it. Blue and chartreuse on a sunshiny day is usually good in this lake. And I'm using the Mardi Gras 3-inch minnow, bass minnow on the bottom. Hey, we're gonna catch a few bass today too. I got a feeling because they'll love that doggone Mardi Gras jig. If you pull it by one down there on the 40 to 50 foot deep, one will nail it. Okay, we got it to the bottom. We got a slack in our line. We're gonna pull it about 4 or 5 inches, 6 inches, maybe a foot, and let it drop back down real softly. We're basically just doing it with the trolling motor slanting, pulling a little bit. We got another perch on, and he hit it really slow moving. Look at the size of that perch. And they're hitting that Mardi Gras big old jig. They want the big jig, people. Them big perch want the big jig. That's all there is to it. And that's what they want. That's what you got to give them. We might end up putting some big jigs on the other one. I had a school of them just come through, so it's a few moving around out here. And they look to be good size. So what we're going to have to do is do the come around circle swing. We're in 42 foot of water right now on the side of a little ridge next to a channel. It's a deep channel that runs back through here. And they'll get back in here in these channels this time of the year. And they want it slow now. I'm telling you, they want it slow. It's probably getting almost to the time to put a spoon on the bottom and work it. Hey, ooh, I missed it. They want it slow, no doubt. So my old standard reeling might not work that good when it's really cold. You just got to slow up everything. Slow it up. I got a few fish down there. We get them bite. Put a little bit more slant to it. Can't beat experience, and that's what I got, plenty of experience. And it starts getting cold, you've got to slow down. Like they run after it and hit it, they'll quit that for long. You won't catch them like that. That's when you got to come around a circle, swing it right around the bottom. Tight to the bottom. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's all about moving it slow. That's a good fish too. That's a good fish. That might be a bass. That might be our first bass of the day right there. And he hit it really slow. That's a bass. I ain't got my net out either. That's a bass. Nice one too. Look at that. Look at that coming up. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Oh, we got 2 bass. No, we got a perch and a bass. We got a perch and a bass. Look at him. Jumbo magnum perch and a bass at the same time. What? Hey, the bass hit the doggone little jig and the perch hit the big jig. How about that? I'll show it to you. Look at him. White perch hit the big jig, 3-inch, and the bass hit the 2 1/8-inch jig. You cannot beat them slider jigs. Charlie Brewer slider jigs. That blue and chartreuse got the bass, and the perch got caught on the 3-inch Mardi Gras and chartreuse. Hey, you have got to love it. Look at that. Nice little chunky bass here this morning. Put him right there in the neck. I'm put him in the live well. We'll throw him back later. I like to get a picture of them sometimes and see what they look like at the end of the day instead of just throwing them back when I catch them. Not to mention, I think it runs the fish off. Hey, let's put him back in and get the live well cranked up. Bass number 1. I knew it was going to be a matter of time, short time before I got a bass. All right. All right. Hey, how about that, folks? What a way to start the day. I'm the only boat out here. It's cold. People don't like to come. Most people can't stand this cold weather. I tell you, it's working on me, but I love this fishing so much, and I know what can happen in this cold weather, that I got to come. I just got to come. I love working these jigs on the bottom slow when it starts getting cold. You never know what you're going to catch. Sooner or later, we're going to get a huge bass. We're going to get a 10-pounder sooner or later. There's some big ones in this lake. Hadn't caught a big one lately. Used to catch one right regular. Hadn't caught a big one lately for some reason. All right, we drifted off. Well, I didn't have it on spot lock, but we're going to work our way back up. Just work the bottom slow. That's all we're going to do, work the bottom slow. That's the key. You're working this thing just almost like a doggone jig on the bottom, fishing for bass or worm. Almost as slow like a worm fishing. Only we're doing it a slant with the boat moving. Kind of a semi-troll. It's kind of like a shad trying to swim and falling back to the bottom because he's dying. That's what we're doing. And with these little slider jigs, they got the good tail action. As you let it fall, it's swimming back down. It's doing their own little thing. And that's what I like about the 3-inch slider jig. Can't beat them. And right now, that Mardi Gras, of course, I've been using the Mardi Gras. I've been using a lot of other ones. There was a bite right there, and I missed it. The Mardi Gras is what I like, that color, especially when it's sunshining. But they seem to hit it anytime. There he goes. There he goes. I tell you, when you least expect, them bass, that's another bass. Them bass like it pulling. Another bass. Another bass. Another bass. Another bass. He ain't that big, but it's another bass. Look at that. Oh Lord. Got him on the blue jig. Blue jig, he's probably 2.5. Nah, he ain't that big. He's probably 1 3/4, 2 pounds is what he is. Look at that. We're gonna put him in the box for right now though. About 14 inches long. Let me see what he is for his length. Bass in this lake needs to be 14 inches. Oh, he's 14 exactly. But he's of a legal size to put in the box. I'm gonna throw him back in the house. See how I caught that fish? Working it slow. You don't even have many basses out there around that bottom. And hey, they gonna take that blue jig or that doggone 3-inch Mardi Gras, one or the two. Them bigger fish probably take the Mardi Gras. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. Hey folks, you got another? No. Turn the camera off and another bass done nailed it. It's back there by the motor. It's trying to come up. Tell you what, them bass is out here, buddy. They out here. And we getting them too. Look at that, what a bass. Huh? Look at him, what a bass. Look at that. That doggone 3-inch slider jig in the Mardi Gras color is killing the black bass on Lake Monticello. People, I'm telling you, it's killing the black bass. You see it? Look at that. Beautiful jig. Hey, they think so. They think so, don't they? Hey, that's already 3 bass. Or is it 4? I haven't lost count. I think the 3. Hey, that's 3 bass already. And they're killing it. They are killing it. Mardi Gras, 3-inch minnow by slider. Oh, there's some more bass. This bass probably hundreds of them out there along this creek there. Now, right over yonder, across on the other side of this thing, there's a bunch of gulls diving. They might have something going on over there. That's a good area too. That's the other side on the bend when it comes back. Makes an S, this creek. Anytime in the fall, I don't care what lake it is, if you've got deep water creeks in a creek running back, making turns out deeper, that's where you're gonna find the bass, on them creek turns. That's where you deep water creek turns or shallow water creek turns. In this case, we deep water creek turns, 50 foot or plus. It's slow. We ain't got on no jumbo bonanza school of perch, but it's slow catching more bass with a perch. And I kind of figured that in here where I'm at. The perch are less plentiful, but it's more bass when you get back in these creek turns. And it's all kind of creek turns at the north end of this lake. Look at here, there's another bass. I'm telling you, I'm killing the bass. I am killing the bass on this lake. That's a nice one too. Hey, that's a nice one. That's good. We killing the bass. That is a good one right there. That joker there is a nice one. You see, I'm catching deep water fishing for bass. I always got to get this net ready. That's a good fish right there. That's over 3 pounds, I know. Got to be. This is a stiffer rod. He's wearing me out. He could be way on up yonder. See what he is. See what he is. Oh, he's a good one. He's a good one. Look at that water bass. Look at that water bass. What I'm talking about, call him on the 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow by Charlie Brewer, slider jigs. They killing them. People, I'm telling you, proof is in the pudding. Look at that. You see it? Proof is in the pudding when you catch them kind of fish. Deep water fishing, nobody don't do it much. They don't know how. Old Fisherman knows how. Old Fisherman knows how to deep water fish this time of the year. And you can't beat December deep water bassing. Huh? Look at that. Ain't that a beautiful fish? December deep water bassing, people. Charlie Brewer will kill them with my rig. My rig. I'm telling you. We catching more bass than we are perch. Ain't that something? And if I was in a bass tournament today, I'd whack them. Them boys would be up there spanking the bank. I'd be out here spanking the fish. It's all about putting your mind in what's happening and where you're at. This thing makes an S. We on the turn of an S, and on that turn, a little point runs out. And then it goes over that point, and then there's a little valley. And then fish will run that point back up this valley on that S. 50 foot of water. 50 foot of water. We're fishing with an ultralight and 50 foot of water. I'm using 8-pound test Seaguar fluorocarbon line on my main rod, and I'm using 12-pound test Seaguar on the leader lines between my 3 jigs. That's what we're doing. And we just working this doggone jig in here. Hey, and the bass is clear. The day, sun shining, it's gonna push them bass down. No telling how many we'll catch. We'll have to get 5, go cull them. Get 5 more, go cull them. No telling how many we're gonna catch. And all I'm doing is working it slow. And we got the right combination. I'm loving these slider jigs. When they sent me them 3-inch sliders and them 2 1/8 inch sliders, I knew they was gonna be special. And they're really special. The 1.5 a little small right now, but they'll still bite them. But I'm basically not even using the 1.5. I'm using the 3 and the 2.8. And I text Miss Caroline, it's Charlie Brewer, and asked her, have they ever considered making a 2-inch, just like the 1.5 jig, and the 3-inch, one in between? Maybe half as fat as the 3-inch and half bigger than the 1.5 in the roundness. And I think they'd have a special jig, sure enough then. I like swimming minnow, but I'm thinking the regular slider design between the 3-inch, a little bit bigger, smaller round than the 3-inch, a little bit bigger round than the 1.5, in between the 1.5 and 3-inch would be a killer, and I would love for them to put my name on it somehow. Because if I knew how to do all that, that's the jig I'd be making. You know how they eat them doggone Berkeley Bay 2-inch gulp shrimp? Well, I'm thinking that minnow tail would be just fine. Or they can make one with a flat tail like a gulp shrimp on it too. That'd be another good one. They need to make one with a flat tail with a gulp shrimp tail, about 2 or 2.8. And then they need to make one with the regular slider tail, about 2, 2.8, 2.5. What I'm thinking. 2.5 would be perfect. Because I'm biting these 3 inches. The one I got on now hadn't been bit off, and they bite it. But I was biting them off, so I know in between would work really good. A mid-range slider is what you'd call it. Hey, I'm talking out loud. We ain't catching nothing. We need to focus to the other side of the cove over here, other side of the creek where the other bend was. And the first drop, one nailed it. First drop, one nailed it. I believe it's another bass. No, 2 big old perch. Now the perch are over here. Look at that. The perch is over here on this side. So we was on the other side, always catching a couple perch, but mostly bass. Come over here. Hey, jumbo magnum right there on a 2-inch minnow, 2.8-inch minnow, blue. Hey, might be the perch over here. Might be the perch over here. Amazing, ain't it? How you got to fine tune these things. Uh-oh. Messed up my jig. That ain't good. Tore it up. I think we still can salvage it. Hey, let's throw it back out, see if we can get another one. I thought I had another bass. 2 perch pull about like one bass. Right on the ledge, the creek turns over here, makes another turn. And right here, it banks up. Right off that turn is where these fish were. I seen some gulls over here diving, a couple, wasn't many. And I said, well, I'm gonna go over there and try it over there. And that's what we done. And you see what happened, the first drop. Right on that drop, I see a bunch of fish. Okay, there's the drop, there's the bottom. Let's see what we can do. One bumped it right there. There you go. There you go. See what I'm talking about? Old Fisherman got them figured out, ain't it? It's all about fine tuning where you're fishing at on the bottom. You got to relate exactly what's going on down there. And look at that. A jumbo super dog on a 3-inch minnow. Look at that. Mardi Gras. Look at that beautiful fish on a beautiful minnow. Look at that. Ain't that picture perfect? That is picture perfect right there, people. Great day, what a fish. That's a big one. The bigger the jig, the bigger the perch. The bigger the bass, I think. Now you can get too big. So, you know, when I'm saying bigger, I'm saying 3-inch. All right, let's drop it back to the bottom. Them birds, a couple of them dove down there. I said, there's something over there. I've caught them here before, so I knew it makes a turn here. And I knew it's a good place. So I'm just basically, like fishing drops and rocks and stuff like that. I know it's a good place and I stop on it. Okay? We got a little slant on it. Now we're going to ease it up. There you go. That quick. Huh? That quick. That quick. Lay down there. No doubt. He ain't quite as big as the last one. Throw backer. Throw back, I can get another. Hey, this is getting fun. Water's falling like crazy. That's why they probably biting a little bit. They ain't eating it up. We might not be at the right place for them to eat it up, but hey, we at a place where it's a few fish, and we're gonna stay here. That's for sure. But I'm letting it down. I need to pull the boat up and get a slant. You ain't gonna catch them unless you got it slanted. All right, there's a bunch of them down there on the bottom. I see them. 41 foot right here, right on that drop. Okay, watch this. I ain't believing. There you go. I ain't believing I ain't get a bite. And one nailed it. That might be a bass. That might be a bass. Another bass. What it is? Another bass. They all together. Oh Lord, big bass. Big bass. Big bass. Big bass. Oh my God. Big bass. Look at him. Huh? Look at him. Look what the Old Fisherman got. 3-inch minnow again. That sucker is a killer from Manila. I'm telling you right now. Bass boys, if you don't think that Charlie Brewer slider Monte Gros minnow ain't a good one, you're wrong. Look at that. I'm catching them, man. I'm laying it to them, bass boys. I'm showing y'all something. A lot of you bass boys probably ain't even looking, because they don't think the Old Fisherman, he ain't nothing but a junk fisherman. He don't know what he's doing. I got news for you. If I zero in on them, y'all be in trouble. Y'all be in trouble, bass boys. If I was young again and had the stamina, but you know what? I might not be able to zero in on them then. I'd be too rambunctious. Hey, and not really focus on what the world's going on. You got to focus on what's going on. You got to mentally focus. Hey, why are they biting here? Why am I catching them here? It ain't like just going out in the lake start fishing. You got to focus on zero in on structure, zero in on drops, zero in on turns. You just basically got to zero in. And then you got to put your mind with that jig. You got to be riding. Your mind's got to be riding right alongside that jig. And you can see it down there visually, and one bites it just like that. That's what I'm talking about, huh? That's what I'm talking about. That's what makes a good fisherman. Hey, we got another bass. We got a big bass. Oh, one just got off. We had two bass. One just broke off, shows the world. We had two bass. We had two bass. One broke off. And I had 12 pounds between them big bass. These ain't babies. One broke off. I can tell you that. We got a good one on, but one broke off. Oh God. It broke off. We had two big old monster bass. Oh my God. Look at him. Look at him. We had two like that on at one time. You ain't gonna catch two like that at one time. Folks, that's that 9 pound I was talking about. Look what he's got on him. Huh? Look what he's got on him. Huh? Look what he's got, a doggone slider jig, Mardi Gras in color, 3-inch. Hey, we had two of them babies on at one time. That is a monster fish right there. That, my friend, look at my hand going in his mouth. That is a monster fish. That is what you call a big one. Hey, 12-pound test won't hold two at a time like that, and that's what happened. 12-pound test won't hold two at a time like that. We broke off. What I'm gonna do at this point is I'm going back outside the area and I'm gonna turn these fish back. Look at that. Look at that, what a fish. Hey, that is a beauty. I don't care what lake you fishing in. Look at that. That is a monster. That fish right there is a good 6-7 pounds, might be more. I'd weigh him, but the darn scales ain't right. I know they ain't right, but I'm gonna weigh him. Hooray, damn, we had two of them at one time. We had two of them at one time. Hey, day, what a fish. What a fish, what a fish, what a fish. That's a good one right there, bud. I guarantee you one thing, you got 5 like that in a tournament, you'll win it. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Any tournament, anywhere. I know it ain't gonna be as what it's supposed to be because this thing ain't right. I done come to a conclusion of that. Oh my goodness. 6 pounds, 4 ounces. But I swear to God he's bigger than that. I do, I swear to God he's bigger than that. He's bigger than that. 6 pounds, 4 ounce largemouth bass. Huh. My goodness, he's heavy. I'd have thought he was bigger than that. I still think he's bigger than that. I got to somehow check my scale. Hey, that's a monster right there, buddy. And broke my jig off. Hey, we get right back with you when I recollect, because they're still here. I got to go out and throw some fish back. We got over 5 in the live well now. I got to throw some back. But I ain't going to do it right here. But anyhow, I'll get right back with you. Hey, I got to retie. Hey, folks, we got retied, dropped straight back down, and I got a little perch on. Hey, we got fish under us now, and they biting. There's some big bass in here, too. That's a nice perch right there. That is a jumbo magnum right there. Big old perch. Look at that. Doggone lines ain't got rabbled up again. I can't keep it going out here today. There it is. Hey, drop back down, see if we can get a nut. We got it going on. Loney's down here trying to aggravate me, trying to take my jigs. Doggone stupid bird. I hope he don't think they look as real as them bass think it look. Oh, he'll be jerking it off the hook. We got fish under us. Get some bass back down, big bass. Y'all seen the size of that bass? I think I had 2 that size on it, what I think. When I first set the hook on that, it was huge. And then I felt that break off. You can't hold 6, I don't care what kind of line, 2 6-pound bass side by side like that, pulling away from each other, ain't nothing gonna hold that. Got a nut on, folks. That's a perch. Ain't a bass, that's a big old perch. Big old jumbo. Go back out. There's some good perch down this end of the lake. Good bass too. Probably the less perch though. You get on up in the middle of the lake, get on up midways is the more perch. But down toward the ditches and the valleys and the coves is more bass. Creek channels, the turns, more bass. I might not even go out of this area today. I'll just fish this area. Fish these creek turns. See how many bass we can catch. How many big ones. There he goes. There he goes. He nailed it. He nailed it. Thump, thump. You gotta love that thump. I believe it's a big perch. Oh yeah. Oh, jumbo, buddy. I'm talking jumbos. Them perch right there, people, is huge. They're huge. It's absolutely huge. Hey, we got the right rig on that, buddy. We got 2 1/2 minnows and 1 1/8, 2 1/8, excuse me. Got 2 3-inch minnows, bass and walleye and striper jigs by Charlie Brewer. And then we got a 2 1/8-inch swimming minnow by Charlie Brewer. Is the combination we got on now. We had 2 swimming minnows earlier. That's what the bass broke off. I just put a regular 3-inch minnow in this place. Look at that, we got another. Getting back on them again, huh? Getting back on them again, another perch. I believe it could be a bass. That's a bass. That's another bass. That's another bass shows the world. Huh? That's another bass shows the world. Look at him. 2 pounds. Another bass shows the world. Huh? Now he hit the 3-inch cut down jig with an 1/8 ounce head. Well, he stuck it too. Let me tell you, he stuck it. He wasn't getting off. He could have shook till the cows come home. I can't even get him off. I'll show you what he hit. after I show you the fish. He ain't that big, a little bitty fish. We got to throw him back. Look at that, huh? Look at that. All right, I'm gonna show you what he hit. I got a blue ice and chartreuse, is what it is. And I cut about over half inch off of it. I'm gonna thread it back on there on a 32nd arc head. I mean a 1/8 arc head. Right there's what he hit. Right there. I got it trimmed down a little bit, ain't as long as the other one. I got it trimmed down. That's why I'm saying they need to make one 2 inches, but that's okay. You can take the 3 inches and trim them down. But the only thing about it, if they made one that size, you'd probably get more jigs for your money. But on the other hand, you can trim the 3 inch down and get more jigs for your money. So I don't know. Probably ain't worth it. All right, let's get it back down, catch another. I don't see them down there now. All about, and I've said it over and over, fine tuning. Knowing what you're doing. You got a purpose. My purpose is to fish that ledge on a turn. That's my purpose. So I got to get this boat position perfect, where when I drop them jigs down, when I go to pull them, it's pulling up beside that ledge. That's the angle I want it. I don't want to pull it out. I want to pull it from deep up, which sometimes it don't make a difference, but I think it might make a difference today. So I'm working up that ledge. They ain't had a bass lately though. They kind of quit. Went through a little period there we was catching. They slacked off now. 50 foot of water, nothing happened. But you never know when that next bite like that right there is gonna happen. You never know when that next bite is gonna happen in that deep water. That's a perch, I believe. Yeah, that's a perch. No, it ain't. It's a little tiny bass. A little tiny bass. Hey, get back down with Daddy. You lost. There he is. There he goes. Finally got one to take it. Rascal. Finally got, he's a nice one too. A jumbo magnum. What are we looking for? That's what we're looking for. He hit the blue ice chartreuse minnow. What he hit. All right, drop it back out. There's a whole pile of them stirred up then, there, see. Catch one to stir up. Amazing, ain't it? Amazing. What it means is they're there all the time. They're there the whole time, laying on the bottom and not stirring up till one gets caught. We might catch a couple if I can hold the boat. The wind's getting up now. We might catch a couple now before they quit, hopefully. That time. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Perch. Medium size, not a whopper, medium. There goes one. There goes one on Bone Daddy. Look at that. Oh, Bone Daddy got one. Bone Daddy. Little one. I don't know, he might not be that little. Barely not. Got him on the doggone Tennessee shad color. He's actually, it's not Tennessee. It's cream and green. It's got a little dark green in it. Pulled over here on some gulls, dropped out, and I got a nice one on. I think another largemouth. Yep. Got another largemouth on. Look at that. Pull on the gulls. Hey, he hit the doggone 2 1/8 inch slider jig. Women minnow. What he hit on an 1/8 ounce head. What I'm talking about. Hey, see that? Another bass. Another bass. All right. Good gosh, look at the shad he just spit up. Look at the size shad he just spit up. Big one. They hitting big old shad out here. Hey, day. There you is. There you is. Another perch. Big old perch, that buddy. That's the kind we're looking for right there. Monster perch. Look at that. Hey, there. Monster perch. Didn't get nothing. He is a slant. Jokers are scattered out, so it's a problem. You never know when they're gonna bite. Can't get on a bunt. Hey, Mr. Looney, where you been? Where you been, Mr. Looney? Oh, Looney. Mr. Looney, are you hungry? Threw back out, and I got another bass on, I believe. I believe we got another bass on. That's what I believe. I twisted it and one thumped it right on the bottom. Hey, Dave. I mean a nice one. Look yonder going. Look yonder going. Look yonder going. Oh my. That was a jumbo. That's another big old bass. Huh? That's another big old bass. I can tell you that much. That's another big one. Oh my. Huh? That sucker pulling too, buddy. He's pulling. He's pulling. Oh my, is he pulling. That's a heavy fish right there that's got him in the belly. That's a big one. That's a big one. Come in here, big one. Come in here, big one. Come in here to daddy. Oh, he's a good one. He's a good one. He's another big one. Look at that. Oh my. Huh? Tell me we ain't catching some whopper bass today. Huh? Tell me. Look what he got. Look what got him. The Mardi Gras. 3-inch minnow got another super dog magnum bass. Another 5 or 6 pounder. What? Oh my, if we would be in a bass tournament today, we'd be nailing them, wouldn't we? Oh my. Huh? He thumped it. Look at the size of that bass. Look at the size. Look in his mouth. Look at that. Got that 3-inch jig in his mouth. Bass boys, you better get you some of them slider jigs, but then you got to learn how to use them. So you better watch the Old Fisherman teach you how to use them. Hey. Oh my. We killing the bass. We killing the bass. I'm talking about some super dog magnums. Hey, that's 2 big ones now. I kept the other big one. Try to get a picture. That's what I'm fixing to do. Look at him. I want to show you what 2 bass. The other one's a little bit bigger. But look at him. Look at that. Ain't them 2 pretty ones? People, those are slider jigs Hey, Charlie Brewer size bass right there. Huh? The Old Fisherman caught both of them big bass on a 3-inch Mardi Gras slider jig by Charlie Brewer. Them's two good ones right there, buddy.